Murtaza Mirzad starts, Maysam Alipur. The captain is Dawood Alipurian. Sadegh Bigdeli. Majid Lashkari. Issa Zirahi. And the libero, Ramzan Salehi. Hadi Razegar Khani, coach of this Islamic Republic of Iran side. Introduce their opponents from Bosnia and Herzegovina, who will play in blue. Adnan Manko. Nasim Miric and Mirzet Duran will play with 6. Safet Alibasic. The captain is Sabahuddin Delalic. And Ermin Yusufovic is number 12. The libero, Adnan Keshmer. Mirza Hurstimovic, the coach of this side, hoping for a 3rd gold medal in their 5th Paralympic Games final.
The exciting gold medal match. City Volleyball, Paralympics 2016 Rio.
Well, Islamic Republic of Iran are the dominant side. Do bear in mind that Bosnia and Herzegovina have actually won 2 of the last 3 gold medals on offer at the Paralympic Games. But Iran are a side that so very dominant in this sport, never to be discounted.
So Bosnia and Herzegovina playing in white. Playing in blue, sorry, Iran playing in white. And Iran to start the serving with Bigdeli. And we've got a jostle at the net. And that's going to mean the point is replayed. This is the gold medal match for the men's sitting volley. Rio 2016 Paralympic Games. Carrying given against Bosnia and Herzegovina. So the first point to Iran.
Oh, how about that at the net? A big, big block indeed. Maysam Alipur. That's caught the line. So Islamic Republic of Iran start with 3 successive points. And looking to catch their opponents completely unawares here. Well, they started at a frantic pace. That's just lobbed over the head of the libero and tucked in. That'll be wide as well. So on the spike, the fault by Yusufovic.
Bigdeli to continue serving. Well, it's a run of 5 now.
It's an impressive start.
Net touch called. Well, lifting given against Bosnia and Herzegovina. The score now goes to 6-0.
This is a shell-shocked reaction, but the 2 referees will confer here.
So yes, the point does go to Islamic Republic of Iran. Who's been called out. Bigdeli.
Finally it comes good. with half a dozen points on the board for Iran. Bosnia-Herzegovina register their first.
Duran to get the serving underway for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Cracking spike. Iran extend their lead now to 7-1. We see the introduction of Mehrzad up at the front of the court. Huge reach he has.
So, call a lifting against Iran. Down by 5, Bosnia-Herzegovina on the serve.
Jusofovic to serve.
Expecting that ball to go wide was Mehrzad. Just an enormous reach. 2 meters 30, seated is his spike reach.
Well, the score this time to Iran, and it's a technical timeout.
Chegamos ao primeiro tempo técnico do set.
So first technical timeout comes to an end. And Iran to serve at 8-3. That's more like it. The spike from Bosnia and Herzegovina is good this time. Brings them back to within 4. There's not much that's going to stop Mehrzad when he's in that kind of position. Gets way above the ball. Alipur to serve. Net touch called against Iran, so the point goes to Bosnia and Herzegovina. Ali Basic to serve. Carrying against Iran. So after a rocky start, Bosnia and Herzegovina find themselves back within 3. Well, this is more like it. This is what we expected to see, a much closer battle between the two.
This time Iran first to double figures, just with a block out. But indeed, after going 6-0 down, Bosnia-Herzegovina fought back valiantly. Mehrzad now with the serve.
The serve is blocked at the net. kept in. Can they keep it in again? No. Iran go 11-7. Nezad to serve again.
Deft touch. Not always power required. Sometimes just need to change up the play. And that's exactly what IRI did. And with that, the timeout called by Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Vou marcando as palmas e você já sabe. O telão vai mostrar a galera aí. Se você aparecer no telão e mostra a sua alegria. Vale dançar, vale bater palma, vale sorrir. As meninas!
Nezad to serve, 12-7. Given against Iran. The score goes to Bosnia and Herzegovina. So 8-12 now. Medic to serve. Carrying against Iran again.
Oh, just fade the play. And set it up nicely for IRI to finish the outside hitter. Generate some real power, but for Bosnia-Herzegovina, they lose the opportunity to make the Medic serve count even further.
Point being given to Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Medic was subbed out straight away for Kesma and Libero. After his service game.
Iran using the power plays when they can. Big Delhi.
Spike attempt, but it's out. Point to Iran. 5-point gap that's opened up again. And Delhi to continue serving. And a powerful spike goes straight in to the body. Straight into the net from Duran. Well, it takes us into the second technical timeout, and the score 16-11 to Iran.
Vamos ver quem vai aparecer agora na tela. Vamos ver. As palmas, vai. Vamos animar. Vamos energizar.
players are back on court in this opening set of the gold medal match here at Rio 2016 Paralympics. Zarahi to serve. So the first substitution, we're going to have number 8. Tanzik coming on for number 6, Duran.
Iran just chipping away at the points. Every time Bosnia-Herzegovina threatened to make their way back in. It's a point to Iran this time. Azad rounding out the point after the block fault by Manko.
Block out given. Manko to serve. 13-17.
Oh, easy for Mirzad with that height advantage. Uses that reach. Not as technically gifted as some of the other players in the squad, but certainly that reach is just incredible.
It is. 8'1" in standing. Well, he's only been in the game now for around 12 months, so has so much to learn about the sport. And you can see he's just not the natural that some of the other players are. That will come with time, so in 4 years' time he really could be an unstoppable force. Kind of learning the game as he goes here. Not quite getting himself into the right position. Should have been much higher above the ball when striking. It's a downward trajectory. Or we're going to see the ball going out of play as we just did. So Basic's just waiting for a ball so he can get going at 15-18. That's a better trajectory for Mirzad. Salehi, libero for Iran. Moves so quickly across the court. Big Delhi didn't realise he was there. But Iran now calling timeout. 19-16. To serve. And Mirzad gets the block out. And that's what he's going to be renowned for, I'm sure, over the next few years. High and hitting it hard. So number 1 comes on. Meravan in place of Mirzad.
Oh, that was wonderful control. Fantastic, just the way that Dilalic took control of the net. Sends the spike true. Medic with the serve. Call against Yusufovic before the point had even completed. So Iran first to 20 points. Timeout call supported by Bosnia and Herzegovina.
We invite you to remain with us after this gold medal match for our medal ceremonies. Thank you.
Convidamos a todos a permanecer no pavilhão 6 após este jogo para assistirmos à cerimônia de premiação. Muito obrigado.
Substitution, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Number 8 is coming out of the match now, and number 6, Duran. It's back up in the play of the nets.
Post-timeout play. Iran to resume.
Raven to serve. He's been brought on instead of Merzad as a server. And nicely left, but it's in.
Just clipping the line. Zufovic. The spike that just tucks in.
Delilic now at 18-20.
Missed it.
Saleh just watched the ball go out. He did well to leave it. There was a temptation to play.
Well, the right idea, certainly from Duran. Just couldn't execute quite as he had planned.
And jostle at the net, ball stays in play. Lifting given against Iran, point to Bosnia and Herzegovina. There's 2 points in it now in this opening set, the gold medal match. Who's gone long? Oh, has he got a touch on the way out? So Merzad back in. Raven out. Merzad back in at the front of the court.
Santar checking in. Yusufovic making his way off the court. Bosnia-Herzegovina are launching a real fight back here. There were 6 points down before they even got on the scoreboard in this opening set, and now are just 2 off Iran. Tight opening set in the gold medal match.
Cancer in to serve now at 20-22. Given to Iran. Didn't see the referee's decision. Now 3 points up and just 2 points away from this opening set. Got another substitution. Ashkai comes off. And Gorostani on. Korian, the captain, to serve. Nice dig from Big Deli. Oh, went for the gap. And that one goes long. Point now to Iran. First set point. We have 4 of them. Can Iran convert any of these? Well, Korian to serve again. Merzad's put the pressure on. Can't keep it in play though. First set point saved by Bosnia and Herzegovina. Manko now to serve. Merzad finishes the set off. What a way to take the opening set. And they now lead 1-0, 25-21 in the first.
Show de bola, fim do primeiro set. E é o seguinte, a gente agora quer convidar para as palmas de vocês para ele voltar aqui na nossa arena o nosso queridíssimo Tom. Tom, por favor, vem pra cá! Nosso mascote! Nosso querido Tom!
So confirmation that the Islamic Republic of Iran have won the opening set here in the gold medal match.
A gente já ensaiou aqui, Tom, uma
2016
ola daquela
Paralympic Games.
acelerada com a galera. A gente agora quer fazer uma ola diferente, uma ola devagar.
First set statistics, well, blocks Iran are up, digs Bosnia and Herzegovina are up, aces and service faults, well, they're pretty evenly matched on those, just one apiece.
Aqui pela nossa arena, por toda a torcida e até chegar lá do outro lado. Vamos lá? Então, você vai reger a nossa ola. A música é lenta, a música é tranquila. Eu vou pedir para todo mundo levantar os dois braços, estica os dois braços lá na frente, vai. Estica os dois braços na frente do teu corpo. E vamos juntos, quando eu der o sinal para a galera aqui, a gente começa. E aí, vem bem devagarzinho pro outro lado. Quanto mais devagar a gente fizer, o movimento melhor, beleza? Os dois braços lá na frente, junto com o Tom. DJ, please, music! Que lindo, bem. Tem as palminhas também, vai. Todo mundo fazendo, vai começar a aula aqui. Junto com o Tom, prepara. 2, 3 e vai. Vem devagar, vem a onda, vai a onda. Vai, Tom, a onda tá passando. Isso. Vai, garoto. Vai passando, vai girar e vai chegar aqui de novo. Vem. De novo, vem. Quero ouvir as palmas, a galera que não tá na onda continua. Boa. A onda vai acelerar agora, hein? Vem acelerando essa onda. Vai. Quero ouvir você.
Asim Milic will start the second set for Bosnia-Herzegovina. Iran having taken the opening set 25-21. It's the men's gold medal match.
Jostle at the net. That's going to result in the point being replayed. It goes straight back to Medic. And again, it's going to be replayed again. Third time lucky, and we're underway. Merzad gets the block out that he wanted. First point to Iran.
Plenty spikes that have been offered from Iran in the opening stages of this gold medal match overall across the first point indeed here and indeed the opening set, but the dig percentage from Bosnia-Herzegovina has been impressive.
And again, Merzad now starting to find the best form that he can. Smashing that one down right between the defence. Florian to continue serving at 2-0. Nicely trickled over. Ball's gone out. We're going to see Delalic in to serve. Carrying called against Iran, so Bosnia and Herzegovina get the point. Well kept in by Big Deli. Goes out to play. Bosnia and Herzegovina just take an early lead now in the second set. Some arguing going on between Captain Alapurian, just giving the referee some chat. The referee is not taking any of it and he's giving him a warning with a yellow card. Delalic to serve. And there we are. Spike from Merjad brings them back to within 1 point. Very little anybody can do against the towering figure. Can put their hands up to block, but he's over and above where they can reach.
Just missed it wide. Merjad looked willing the referee to call in his favour. No block. Point to Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Duran to serve.
Playing with a little more intent in this second set here are Bosnia-Herzegovina. They're now double Iran, the world's top-ranked side, after losing that opening set.
There, just rolled the ball over the defence. Timeout has now been called. Duran to serve. 6-3. Oh, beautiful play. Ali Basic saved. Oh, the point's been given to Iran. Yeah, net touch or lifting, I'm not sure. Point was given. I was about to say, great play by Ali Basic on the previous point. Saved the point and then spike to finish. Yeah, the ball just comes back down the wrong side of the net for them. Iran take it.
Scary with the block at the net. Feeling pumped up now, Bosnia-Herzegovina, and a timeout is called by Iran.
Timeout.
A technical timeout. Bosnia-Herzegovina to serve. They lead 8-4 in the second set. Just disappointing. Miscued it at the net. No elevation in Bosnia-Herzegovina. Having a wonderful start to this second set as they look to pull themselves back on level terms. Zirahi.
Zirahi gets the block out. Service now goes to Lashkari at 5-9. Big swing from Zari. He's got the point, 6-9 now, just 3 points in it.
No response from Meric, and as a result, the timeout called after 2 successive points for Iran.
Lashkari to serve. He's got block out. Brings them back now to within 2, and he'll continue to serve. Nicely rolled over by Ali Basic. Got a substitute now.
Substitution on. It's going to be number 5 coming out of match number 7 check charge. Back in from the front line. Just in the net.
Well, that call goes the way of Bosnia-Herzegovina. Ball long, no touch. 11 plays 7.
Big swing from Ali Puri. Libra unable to make it. Salehi just left short. See, Salehi tries to get across. He's got to keep his hips in contact with the ground. Manko to serve. Lifting given against Bosnia and Herzegovina, so the point to Iran. Big Delhi to serve. And that one's gone skyward. Didn't get a touch on the way over. Substitution. Medic is back on. Janjar is back off.
Number 5 Medic. Up front.
Lifting given against Iran this time. Bosnia and Herzegovina now extend their lead, 13-9. Basic to serve.
Ali Basic vai para o side.
Comes straight up into the block. Bosnia-Herzegovina unable to get the ball back. Zarahi to serve. attack by Merzad. The point then is going to go to Bosnia and Herzegovina. Medic to serve. 14-10. Again, an illegal attack, just playing the ball while it's on the other side of the net. See here, just reaching over to make contact, and he's able to do that because he's so tall, but he must wait for the ball to be on his side of the net before making contact. That one's fine, except for the fact, oh, it did say it went in. No, it got it got block out, got a touch on the way out.
Well, Merzad is very central to action over the last few points, certainly. Bosnia-Herzegovina threatening to pull away, and again, Iran just pull it back, down by 4.
And again, keeps it in play. A more delicate touch this time for Merzad. Delhi unable to get to the ball. That's the second technical timeout that we hit now. Bosnia and Herzegovina up 16-11 in the second.
Well, Salehi, the libero, rushing forward on that play. He had to try to make contact with that ball well above his head.
Match statistics thus far clearly shows that Iran has taken the first set. They're out blocking. Bosnia and Herzegovina out digging Iran. It's pretty tight in terms of scoreline, not a huge amount to separate the two teams in this second set.
Bosnia-Herzegovina to serve, Dilalic. Get play back underway.
Nicely kept in play. Oh, gets block out. Great play from Merzad. Starting to get into the swing of things now.
These two sides are so familiar with one another's game, so technically adept as well, generally. Some real quality out on court.
Very poor to serve. Two great blocks. Decision now has gone against Bosnia and Herzegovina for lifting. Point to Iran. They close the gap now to just 3 points. To continue serving.
Missed it. Chance at the net. Lashkari just drifting wide.
Duran. Duran gets a dig, can't keep it in play though. Timeout has been called by Bosnia and Herzegovina. They just lost a few points. Oh. No, it's not a, is it a time? They've asked for a timeout and a substitution. Everything's happening at once. Well, leave you to try and keep track of what's going on. Timeout called by Iran. Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Correction, Bosnia-Herzegovina timeout.
Sides separated by 3. It's Iran who lead by a set to nothing. This is the gold medal match in the men's sitting volleyball.
Formalities must be adhered to. I'm just asking for the substitution to take place again so it can be done properly. Merjad is off, Merevan is on, and he will be in to serve. Carrying against Iran. 4-point gap again for Bosnia and Herzegovina. The block is good from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Get the block out.
Monko is absolutely fired up, and there were 3 lining up. Milic, Monko, and indeed Dalibasic.
Timeout this time called by Iran. And they are 14-19 down.
Herzegovina leading by 5.
The ball can come off any part of the body, but it must stay in play. Iran trying with his feet, but out of control. So Lashkari now for Iran.
Point Iran.
Milic unable to get the ball out of the net. Plays in, just ran out of touches. Lifting given against Iran. Back to Bosnia and Herzegovina. So just see it was Ali Purian that lifted his hips off the ground.
Critical phase now again. We're at that stage while Bosnia and Herzegovina first to 20. Iran fighting back. They do not want to allow Bosnia and Herzegovina back into this final. This gold medal match. Both sides guaranteed medals. It's now determining the colour. Is it gold or silver? We'll finish Rio 2016 on a high.
Big Delhi to serve, 17-20. Bosnia and Herzegovina get the block out. Well, they still maintain a 4-point gap, which is so important now for them as we approach the really key stages in this second set. They're currently down by 1 set. 4 points away from taking the second. That one's gone skyward, didn't get a touch on the way out. So 5 points now the gap.
No pressure on that play by Zirai.
Substitution.
Zirai is indeed going to make way. Kulistani on in his place.
And there's a point back for Iran. We need a few more of those to stay in this second set.
Afghanistan is straight into the game, and immediately an impact. Gone as the point for Iran. Still trail by 4 in the second set. Bosnia 3 away from rounding out the second set. Make that 2 away. So Bosnia-Herzegovina are looking poised to level this gold medal match at 1 set apiece.
A big hit from Mezar just when they need it most.
A little more convincing in the group stage meeting between these sides, where Iran dominated and managed a victory in 3 sets. So much more at stake, though, in the gold medal match.
Gets a touch on the way out. So we are now at set point. Bosnia and Herzegovina. This would level the match at 1 set all. It's not over yet. Nejad has got other ideas. 4 more set points. Alipur to serve. And they've got another one back. 2 set points saved. And they've got it this time. They've levelled the score. 1 set all. The second set was decided 25-21. Korean just unable to reach it. When these two met in the group stages, it was 3-0 to Iran. Herzegovina managed to take a set now in the final. Gold medal at stake. Which way is this going to go? Here's confirmation that Bosnia and Herzegovina have taken the second set, 25-21. Statistics so far, 1 set apiece. Spikes have been pretty even. Blocks, well, that goes in favour of Iran. Digs in favour of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Not much in it with the aces and service faults.
Os dançarinos da Rio 2016.
Just seen a red card shown against Alipur. I'm not sure exactly what that was for. He's just given away a point, and the third set hasn't even started yet. So let's try again. It's now Medic to serve. Bosnia and Herzegovina to get the third set underway. Currently stands at 1 set apiece. And this is the gold medal match in sitting volleyball at the Rio 2016 Paralympic Games. Alipur makes up for whatever it was he did just before the start of this third set. Very aggressive spike, gets the block out, and levels up at 1 each. Big Daddy to serve. Well, that's good. It's just inside or just on the line, and Merjad takes them to 2-1. We're going to have an early timeout called here, just to try and settle things down. Some words of wisdom from the Bosnia and Herzegovina coach, just to try and settle his team now. Zorahi to serve. Merjad, well, he makes it to the ground. Nobody able to get a hand underneath that.
Well, didn't start the third set in overly inspiring fashion with a red card, but certainly Iran have fought back brilliantly after what could have been an unsettling start to this third set.
Well, carrying given there on that point, almost lifted and dunked it over the net. That's not allowed. So Iran now up 4-1. That's gone out. There's a bit of chat going on between players and referee. As we've seen, the referee is not standing for any of it, so they need to be careful. Delalic will be next up to serve for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Block out for Alipur. Alipurian will be next in to serve.
This is a far more dominant display by Iran. They lost their way a little in the second set. They've started with that high intensity, and they're certainly looking to impose themselves on Bosnia-Herzegovina in this third.
They definitely look more switched on and fired up than they did in the previous set. And that point has eluded them. 3-6.
Vacating positions at the net and themselves actually sitting very deep in court. Allowing that space to be exploited.
Carrying called against Iran.
Shikari with that fault reception.
Duran to serve. And again. Nazar this time manages to find the inside of the court and takes Iran to 7-5. Alipur to serve. Now into the net this time. That's an error. Everybody rotates round one place every time the service switches. Jusofovic will be next up. Delhi came up against a great block from Bosnia-Herzegovina. The scores are now level at 7 apiece.
Well, Munko did superbly. You're allowed to lean over the net as long as you don't touch the net when you are making the block. So just closed down the angle brilliantly, did Munko. Early celebrations.
Well, the ball is long this time. And that brings us to the first technical timeout at 8-7 to Iran.
Primeiro tempo técnico deste set.
Olha a brasileira aí! Fala, garota! Quero ver a galera mais animada aí na arquibancada! Essa turma aí de cima não tá fácil, não!
So substitution here for Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Jusofovic is going to come off and Hamzic on. So Mirzad giving an opportunity to serve. It's a good serve this time. Well, that's gone out, forced the error. Mirzad not very successful with his serving in the semi-finals. And this is, oh, well, I was going to say this is much better, but I guess that's commentator's fate. Ball goes long.
Another substitution here for Bosnia-Herzegovina. Asim Medic makes his way off and Benis Kadiric on. Straight in, Kadric on the Munko serve. So Kadric with a spike that counts and levels matted up at 9. So a set apiece, 9 points apiece in this third set.
That was nice improvisation by Big Delhi there. He had to change the shot that he wanted to play based on the ball he received. Lashkari. That's not Lashkari.
Well, Kadric again, so involved in play. Well, just to give you an indication of how tight this match is and how closely contested it is, Iran won the first set 25-21. Bosnia-Herzegovina won the second set 25-21, and they're 10-all in the third. In this gold medal match. Best of 5 to 25. The decider will go to 15, should it be required. Bosnia-Herzegovina then now take a lead.
Poor, just watch him trying to get across the court. Couldn't make it. And he has to keep his hips on the ground when doing so. And that falls just inside the court for Alipurian. Brings the scores back to 11-all.
It's been a good fight back from Bosnia-Herzegovina as this set has progressed, because they were down in the early stages by 4 points. Until that last point, we're leading by 1.
Point's going to be replayed for the joust at the net. Big Delhi to serve. There was a big spike attempt, but it's gone long. Straight out of play. Another point for Iran. An error for Hamzic, bit of a fumble on the ball.
Uncharacteristic error here, but just mistiming it. And a long rally that could have gone either way. Kadric goes good, that left arm. Sweeping spikes. He's landed 3 of his last 4.
Substitution now. Medic is going back on. Kadric off. And Basic back on. And Kesma off. So Medic to serve. 12-13.
Oh, that's how you close down the Medic serve. Blocked at the net.
That's one of the rules that differs from the able-bodied game. Zarahi to serve. Well, ball goes long, doesn't take a touch on the way out, goes straight out of play. 15-12 now to Iran. And starting to open up a little bit of a gap in this third set. 1 set all. And Duran goes for the spike, but it comes right back at him. And timeout.
Technical timeout. 16 plays 12 as Iran lead by 4 in the third set.
Senhoras e senhores, convidamos a todos a permanecer no pavilhão 6 após o jogo entre Bósnia e Irã para assistirmos à cerimônia de premiação. Muito obrigado.
Zarahi to serve at 16-12.
Oh, just takes control. Murtaza Mirzad, but
no, it's an illegal attack over the net when he struck the ball. Struggling to see from this angle. Must make contact with the ball on his side of the net. Points being given to Bosnia and Herzegovina. Delalic. Blocked by Alipurian. Oh, that gets the point back. 17-13 now. See Alipurian into serve as well. From one job to the next. Couple of substitutions. Both number 8 are going on, so one at a time. Lashkari is on. Off, sorry. Konestani on. Jusofovic off.
And Hamzic going here. So Bosnia-Herzegovina point back. 17 plays 14. Iran lead, but Bosnia have the serve. Oh, came back on his own side of the net. Just tried to tip it over.
Iran are getting fired up now. They are sensing that this second set is within touching distance. Alipur to serve. And Basic, well, great at the net.
Well, Basic getting some real power. There were two men in front of him as a ball got beyond them. They're kept alive by Bosnia-Herzegovina from the Mirzad attempted spike. Some juggling going on initially, but Ali Basic having the final say. So Iran were 4 points clear. That lead has now been cut to 2. With that, Iran call the timeout.
Essa música aqui é pra galera que sabe cantar, hein? Então vamos fazer o nosso coro agora. Na hora do refrão, quero ouvir vocês.
Jusofovic to serve. Merzad, again, he's getting into the groove of things now. Takes Iran to 19-16 with that spike.
Stays on court for the serve. Well, I thought he was going to be, he took his position in serving. Indeed has been switched down now for Mihrovan. The sitter on. Miric goes into the net. Iran first to 20. It's first to 25 in the sets. Bosnia-Herzegovina having lost out the opening sets. But timeout called by Bosnia-Herzegovina, with Iran 5 away from taking a 2-1 lead. So Iran to serve, 4 clear. Bosnia-Herzegovina pulling out with a kill block. Going out for the double play at the wall. And the kill block is good for Bosnia-Herzegovina. On the serve, Manko. He digs it out. Just incredible reaction times from both sets of players before Iran secure the point. Just magnificent reaction times. So Iran to serve. It's Gulistani.
Powerful spike by Zahari. Herzegovina just unable to keep that in.
Bosnia-Herzegovina, number 1, Cognac, is coming into the match now to play the front line.
Some substitution time here as Iran continue to serve. Cognac makes his way on. It's gone long. So a lead by 5 has now been cut to 4. Bosnia-Herzegovina need to reel off a few points to deny Iran in the second sets.
Iskari is back on for Iran, and Duran back on for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Ali Basic to serve.
The block, but it didn't stay in. It's a point to Iran. 2 away now from going a set to the good. Set point. 6 set points for Iran. 24 plays 18.
And there it is. Third set goes to Iran. They currently lead 2-1.
So Bosnia-Herzegovina, while they clawed themselves back into the game after winning the second, it was the Islamic Republic of Iran who won the opening set, who now lead 2-1 after claiming the third 25-18.
Agora é o seguinte, vocês sabem, deixa eu já olhar pra galera aqui, ó. Vocês sabem que flashes de fotografia de celular não são permitidos na nossa arena. Parece que não, mas atrapalha muito os jogadores.
So Iran finding themselves 2-1 to the good. Certainly better on spikes. More digs though from Bosnia-Herzegovina. They've just kept themselves in so many rallies when Iran have been setting up for the spikes. 112 spikes that they've produced. Less than half successful though.
Vamos iluminar a nossa arena. Vai acendendo a luz do seu telefone. Olha que bonito. Olha que bacana que vai ficando. Balança lá no alto, deixa eu ver. Let me see your flashlights. Então, vamos fazer o seguinte. Para mostrar é simples, é só levantar assim. Para esconder a lâmpada é só abaixar o braço. Vai, abaixa, abaixa e elas somem. Abaixa isso. Se a gente quiser mostrar, se quiser esconder, abaixa. A brincadeira é simples. Eu vou levantar o braço e vocês mostrem a lâmpada gritando vôlei bem alto. Vamos tentar? 1, 2, 3 e... Pode ser mais alto, hein, galera? Quero ouvir vocês. De novo. 1, 2, 3 e... E copou. De novo. 1, 2, 3 e... E quando eu abaixar o braço, vocês abaixem, escondendo a sua lâmpada e gritem sentado. Beleza? Vamos lá. 1, 2, 3 e... Mais rápido, mais alto, vai! Boa! Balança agora lá no alto, balança, deixa eu ver! DJ Music! Vai balançando lá no alto ao som da música!
Thank you, let me go to serve, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, starting the fourth set now.
Show! Pessoal, agora é hora de desligar. Vai, para não atrapalhar o jogo. Tenha certeza que você está desligando. Desliga a sua lâmpada. Please turn on.
So to start the fourth set now with
Thank you.
Islamic Republic of Iran leading by 2-1. It'll be Asim Medic to serve for Bosnia-Herzegovina. 25-21, Iran took the first set. 25-21, Bosnia-Herzegovina took the second set. And Iran the third. 25-18, they lead by 2-1 in the gold medal match. And start as well with the opening point of the fourth set. spike by Alipur. That's gone long. So 2 points in succession here for Iran to start this fourth set. Zirai will continue serving while Libero checks in. Ashkari off. Ashkari having gone off a moment later. It is Zirai who serves straight into the net and gifting not only a point but the serve to Bosnia-Herzegovina. It's Dilalic, squad captain. Power from Mirzad. Well, the referee from Slovenia just asking for a quicker delivery on the balls for service. Bosnia-Herzegovina points. Double Bosnia-Herzegovina inside this opening stanza of this fourth set. Use any part of your body to keep the ball in play. Mirzad again, this time taking a little further room. Backing off from the net ever so slightly, been called for a few plays for going over the net and making the play, instead using his height advantage. Makes it count for Iran. 6 plays 2 now to start the fourth set. It's been good on the early poor serve here for Iran.
Starting the fourth set in a similar way to the way they began the third, dictating the lead. Now 3-6. Able to keep that ball in play, goes to 7-3. Mirzad being given the opportunity to serve. Instructions are being shouted across from the coach. Big swing from Ali Basic. Puts Iran under pressure. They weren't called for lifting. Oh, Ali Basic just rolls it over the head.
Well, that was just 2 great recoveries in that rally.
Double touch given against Bosnia-Herzegovina.
With that we get to the first technical timeout, but Alipur and then Alipurian twice keep Iran in this game, in this rally.
For the first technical timeout, Mirzad is still in position to serve. We're going to have a substitution though. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Namzic is coming on, and Juzofovic is off. So Mejad, 8-3. Double touch given against Bosnia-Herzegovina, so Mejad will have an opportunity to serve again at 9-3. Straight into a joust at the net, point's going to be replayed.
Oh. Well, the block was good, but not the call. Bosnia-Herzegovina. Got the call.
Just having a word with Zarahi. Red card, well, not 100% sure what that's for, but that means point is going to the other team. So Bosnia and Herzegovina now back within 3 points.
Well, the lead was so nearly 7.
Iran now take that point. 10-6. Great spike. Hamzic just couldn't quite get his hand on it. A timeout called. The score is 10-5.
Better by Medic at the net. Forcing the error from Iran. 10 plays 7. Bosnia-Herzegovina to serve 3 down.
Nicely kept in play. Big Daddy takes it straight over. Gives Iran a chance to recover positions. The ball's gone long. Well left by Bosnia and Herzegovina. Being called by Iran. They're up 10-8. The spike from Big Delhi, good. And he will now take his place to serve.
Well, Kudrich, having checked in, is using that incredibly strong left arm to swat the ball towards the Islamic Republic of Iran side of court. Speed. And that's the point here for Bosnia-Herzegovina. Trail by 2 in the 4th. Zirai doing enough for that effort. Over the head of a scrambling Hamzic. Zirai to serve for Iran.
Joust at the net, keeps the ball going though. Mezad for the spike, and it's there.
Just giving himself a little more room in this later stage of the game. Not getting too close to the net. He's been called a couple of times for the net violation. With that though, timeout. Called by Bosnia.
Sarahi to serve at 13-9 in the 4th set. Iran up 2-1.
Great combination play at the net. Alipur and Alipurian again side by side. Kill block. Iran lead by 5. 10 points away from the gold medal now. Leading by 2-1. Make that 9. Oh. Up to 15 now, so 10 points away. Now, Iran.
Sopovic is coming on. Hamzic out. Tahari to serve again. You can just see it coming, can't you? And there's nothing they can do. Muzad gets on the end of that. It's only asking for one thing, and that brings us to the second technical timeout. Sarahi to serve. Big spike. Well, great work by Salehi, the libero. Iranians kept the ball alive. Just giving a big kiss to Mehrzad for executing extremely well. Santia on, Duran off for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Salehi to continue his serving spree. This time, double touch given against Iran. Service goes over to Bosnia and Herzegovina, who now serve at 10-17.
It's gone wide. Munko misdirected his efforts. Herzegovina might be in double figures, but Iran are within 7 now of a gold medal.
Alapurian to serve. Carrying called against Bosnia and Herzegovina. 9-point gap. Manko was the culprit. Alapurian at 20-10 in the fifth and deciding set. And the fourth set.
Substituição do Irã, sai número 8, entra número 9, Rodestani.
Bosnia-Herzegovina, they've been outplayed for the bulk of this fourth set. They find themselves winning a rare point. Nizam Chantar back on court, will serve now. Goes long.
Well left by the Iranians. Alipur just indicating to the rest of the team, come on, calm down. We're not there yet. And Iran within 4 points of taking the gold medal here in the Rio 2016 Paralympic Games.
Prospect of a fight back here, but it may very well all be in vain. Too little, too late. There's so much work to be done in this set yet. Bosnia and Herzegovina are to extend this to a decider. Oh, reeling off the points though. They're coming. Chanchar getting involved.
Chusofovic into the net this time, gifts Iran another point, and it's another point closer to the result they are desperately after. So Mehrzad out, Mehravan in and in to serve.
Godrich. Left arm again, enormous spike. Certainly there for his attacking prowess.
Ball is called in. Or has it touched somebody on the way out? It's good, the ball is good. 2 points now away from the gold medal.
Match point set up. The 6-time world champions are a point away from becoming 6-time Paralympic Games champions.
It's not just one match point, but it's 10 that they have. I don't think this is a matter of if, but when. Stani to serve for the gold medal. match point has been saved. Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Bosnia-Herzegovina, 3-time world champions, reigning European champions. They're up against it here. There it is.
Well, there is the gold medal to Iran. Well, time and time again, they have been victorious. Bosnia and Herzegovina will have to settle for the silver.
Ali Purian with that final spike, but delight all round and congratulations all round for Islamic Republic of Iran. Golestani, the youngest squad member, just delighted to be involved. Smiles for Iran. Oh, a little grief-stricken are Bosnia-Herzegovina. This by far the most successful sport for Bosnia-Herzegovina at the Paralympic Games. Always such contrasting senses of emotion come the end of a final, a gold medal game. All of Bosnia-Herzegovina's Paralympic medals now. This, a third silver to go with 2 gold medals, have come in men's sitting volleyball. A 5th successive final, and now being applauded by their opponents, side victorious in this gold medal game. It's 6 gold medals in 8 successive finals for Iran. They've been the class act in men's sitting volleyball. They've set the pace, they've led the way. And indeed, in 4 sets, they've rounded out another gold medal performance. At the final point, Ali Purian and Hadi Razaev Garkani, coach of the successful side, elated. It's an 8th gold medal at the Paralympic Games for the Islamic Republic of Iran, and a 1st medal of the Paralympic Games for Bosnia and Herzegovina, with the silver in this men's sitting volleyball competition. Great volleyball tradition in Iran, and it's continued for several years to sitting volleyball. Laps of honor being conducted by several of the players, several of the squad members around this court.
Here are the final results. Islamic Republic of Iran have taken the gold medal by 3 sets to 1. And in the end, it was 25-15 in the 4th. And the match statistics, well, I wouldn't worry too much about the figures below. It's the top line we're most interested in. Islamic Republic of Iran, 3 sets to 1 victory.